Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. Happy Twin Flame Tuesday. So I'm going to get started on this reading. And I just want us to keep in mind that we are under the new moon in Taurus energies, which is about knowing your worth. And for the pre-shuffle in the Divine Feminine deck, the Muse Tarot, which is this one, these two cards came out, the Wheel and the Fool. And the Wheel came out first, and then the Fool. So that is closing off one level and rising to the next level, and it could be an awareness, it could be a deepening understanding. However, let me reiterate from yesterday's reading that you want to make sure you do some sort of tangible new moon ceremony about manifesting what you're setting your intentions about manifesting what you truly want. I feel like, and the download I received this morning is that the universe is maybe letting something come back into your life as a revisit, are you sure you want to close out this cycle and start something new? So you may be getting, with Pluto in retrograde, some revisiting of some kind of turbulence in your life. And I think the universe is wanting to know, are you ready to move on? Because if it doesn't trigger you, rattle you, unsettle you, it's closed. So let's start with Rumi. Divine Mother manifests. Definitely talking about manifestation. That is a 15 card. In the major arcana, that is the Devil card. But in this one, I think it is all about living in the world of 6 directions and accepting the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchards. This is about setting your intentions, planting seeds. What do you want to grow in the next year, next 6 months, next 5 years, next 10 years? What do you want to expand in your life to really multiply? They're showing me rabbits. No matter whether or not things appear to be working out, they are, and you are held in loving protection of the Divine Mother to keep you from straying from your higher path and divine destiny. There is work here for you to do upon this planet in your own unique way. It is the work of the Divine Mother, the work of love. So then, allow her to care for you, even if you wonder what the heavenly minx is up to at times. So this is all about being in your divine feminine energy and manifesting love and giving love and receiving love and creating that loving flow dynamic within you. All right, this is the Twin Flame Ascension deck. All the decks are out there on display for you to see what I'm using. So let's pull for the Divine Masculine first, which is on the left side. But remember, this is a general reading. All the energies can flip-flop. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. The Chosen One. Fast track to Ascension. So I feel like with this Wheel and the Full card, definitely about both of them ascending and completing some sort of cycle. Being in alignment. Now this is an 11-11 and this is a 1. So just that. This is for the connection, the generator. 4-4, stay connected. Or no, staying grounded, sorry. Definitely. So this is the generator, staying grounded. And so this is kind of like that it's almost like an alternating current thing where you have love coming in and love going out, love coming in, love going out. So you have a generator, but yet a ground. So stay grounded, but yet generate love. Okay, let's pull. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to pull from the Power of Love Oracle for each. I just saw self-love. I've seen purpose. Let's see. And then I'll pull some tarot for each, and then for the connection. So we have harmony, and look at how these cards harmonize the colors. So there is some feels like the divine masculine energy for this divine masculine, this set of twins. It's almost like the ta-da awareness moment. Because with harmony, you are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So it's almost like, and I'm not feeling like this is where they are yet, but this is what they're striving toward, or this is what this turbulent process in their life is bringing to the surface. There's a churning sense that I'm getting from this masculine energy. It's like a churning. And then through this churning, and even though the water gets cloudy in this churning, it's bringing up stuff from the depths to be dealt with. Almost like Pluto in retrograde, it's bringing up stuff from the depths. Stuff that's been buried and buried and buried under layers and layers and layers and layers of silt. And so now all of a sudden there's this churning, and it's bringing all of this up. But once you get to the absolute rock bottom, where there's no more silt to churn, everything's been brought up. Everything's been upended. And then the water will start to clear. And I feel like that's what's coming after the churning for them. For the Divine Feminine, this is transformation. Absolutely reiterating these two cards. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is definitely tracking toward ascension, working in her purpose, being of service, kind of filtering through, still Queen of Swordsing some things out of her life that aren't facilitating her spiritual growth. For the connection, cause and effect. I saw that card in the pre-shuffle too. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So whatever you are intentionally manifesting by your thoughts. Now listen carefully. What you think about and what you feel, heart, brain coherence, is what you manifest. So if your thoughts are wonky and you're starting to feel, you get into that repeating pattern, cycling through past experiences, conversations, trauma, whatever, and you keep recycling through that, and that's where your thoughts are, and then your heart responds to that, your emotions respond to that, that's what you're going to manifest. But when you control, and this is what meditation is all about, when you control your thoughts, and you see yourself going down, that slope into that, recycling monkey mind activity, but you stop yourself because you are present in the moment and you are aware, and you say, nope, not going there today. I'm going to keep my thoughts aligned with positive of what I intentionally want to manifest. Okay? So there's the cause and effect there. What you think about, what you feel about those thoughts is what you manifest. That's it. Bottom line. All right, let's pull for the Divine Masculine, see what's going on. I do feel like lots and lots and lots of churning. Okay, so this card is speaking to me. It's on the top of the Lover's Oracle. And here we have this white dove with the olive branch. Something about bringing peace and harmony to this connection. All right. Four of Wands. I also saw during the pre-shuffle for the Divine Masculine, the Five of Cups, lots of regrets. There's lots of regrets. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. That could be twin flame energy, definitely. Okay, there's the Empress. Oh my. So what I felt with this card, what I got was that the Divine Feminine is in her kind of like blissful awareness, and she is in celebrating each moment of her life. She is creating, she is co-creating, and they're seeing that and they want that. I'll show you the cards, all of them. Oh, the Moon, look at this. Okay, so the Empress energy is Venus, Earth, Tauran energy. Exactly where we are in the cosmos right now. In the astrology, Venus just moved into Taurus, and we are in Taurus season. We have the new moon in Taurus. What are you going to give birth to? Now remember, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies are in all of us. And in order to really, really powerfully use these messages is to think about the Divine Masculine in you as this message is for you. But you can also apply it to your twin, and remember, they can flip-flop. If you need a twin flame guidance or a personal reading, you know how to reach me. It's in the description box. All right, so the Moon, that's all about Piscean, Jupiter, expansion. What do you want to create that you want to expand? Lots of powerful energies here. Ace of Wands. That is that passion being ignited. Could be some impulsivity, but, you know, just carefully think before you jump in. Justice, another major arcana. That's an air sign, Libra. That's about truth, clarity, and cause and effect. So there's a reiteration there. There is a cause and effect. They may be coming into the awareness of how everything has had an effect on their life. You know, all of their childhood wounding or whatever experiences that they've suffered through, because they're using the word suffered through. They're starting to put it together that this has made me become who I am. There was a purpose in that. There was a lesson behind it. And I really feel like this is bringing balance. So we've got harmony and balance here. And I feel like they are like stepping into some sort of personal mission to try and figure out how what this all means. Let's go to the Divine Feminine. So we have cause and effect and transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And we're closing out a cycle, and we're starting a new cycle where we are going to create something blissful and beautiful. And that is the fast track to ascension. When you're in that co-creation and you're creating intentionally with your mind, heart coherence, and you are in alignment, then you're co-creating, you're expanding. Five of Emotions, that's a Five of Cups, but I saw that. So what's that regret about? Is there a regret that you need to address? Justice card here as well. Cause and effect, folks. Cause and effect. Truth, clarity. Maybe there is something in the connection that you regret. Yeah, and there's that 10 of inspiration. Time to release it. Time to say, that was a lower version of myself. Maybe you reacted poorly. Maybe you were codependent. Maybe you were clinging. Maybe you revealed a secret. Two of Cups about the relationship. Maybe you kind of outed the relationship you were having with your twin, and that caused big collapse over here. There might be some regret there. But there's the Two of Voices. We got two twos here. Maybe there's regret on both sides about the way things were handled or the way things were left. and then 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's unpack this a little. All right, so we have the 5 of Emotions, Justice, and the 10 of Inspiration. So whatever it is that you regret, you need to just kind of set your intention to, to kind of make amends if you can in this new moon. Or if you can't, you just need to forgive yourself. That's what the Justice is. And it feels like a lot of the, in retrospect, as you're looking at how the connection unfolded, there might be some regrets in the way you handled things. I think we all have regrets. But part of the transformation is realizing that is a lesson and then being able to move forward in a more positive way. So then we have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Voices. It feels like this regret is creating some sort of blockage. And it's almost like, okay, it's almost like there's a projection from the Divine Feminine onto the Divine Masculine about the regret. So almost blaming him for gender is not gender, it's energy. Blaming the Divine Masculine for something you did, but you just didn't want to admit it to yourself. So you kind of turned it around and made them the kind of the guilty party. And now you look back in retrospect because you've ascended and you're like, I really, that was really on me. That was really on me. And being aware of that regret and being able to say, wow, that really created, this turbulence and this downfall and this churning over here. Man, that was something I probably shouldn't have done. I don't know. It's specific to you. You know what it is. Search your heart. Find that one little regret that's creating this blockage. And then let it down. Just let it down. If there's a conversation or an opportunity, and this is usually what I do in a full moon with releasing, but you may want to write down the experience, put it in your burning bowl, and do that as your intention setting ceremony that you're going to have learned from that lesson and not repeat that behavior. That would be an intention. And that's going to close out a cycle and open a new one. And I think that's what this is trying to say. Because this cause and effect is pretty powerful. And we've got it, justice on both sides, reiterating that. So then we have this 9 of materials. And look, it's almost like she's just liberated. And that is an ascension spiral. And almost like the vortex. So if you know anything about Abraham Hicks, you may want to research the law of attraction and manifestation in the vortex. That's where she is. Once she releases this burden, but it's creating a block right here. And it feels as though there's no justice brought to it until the Divine Feminine acknowledges her responsibility in it. And I'm just saying that as it comes out. Let's do bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. Knight of Voices. This is that clarity. This is things will speed up once you get to that point where you release that regret. And it may be a subconscious regret. It may be an awareness regret. But if there is a regret, try to, oh, look, on the bottom of this, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. But look, this is the 4. It's almost like now they start celebrating. They feel that uplift in energy once the Divine Feminine acknowledges the regret. And also, it's almost like they feel the release of that. And so they then join in this celebration, which is almost like the Union card with the twins. But it's an uplift, an uptick in energy when they feel this awareness shift with the Divine Feminine. And I'm not indicting you, Divine Feminines, that you did anything wrong. I'm just saying everybody contributed to the turbulence. And you know, it may have been the way you reciprocated or handled or something. But if there is a regret in the way you handled something in the connection, then this is the time to acknowledge that, become aware of it, learn from it, and set an intention with this new moon in Taurus to not repeat that. And I know what mine is, so just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this finds you well. Have a wonderful day until I see you in the next video. Namaste.